Hey you witches, how you doing today? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Taya and I just wanted to make a short video today and share just a revelation I've literally just had. So the tradition that I'm a part of, the Spiral Castle tradition that you learn through the Red Thread Academy with Lorelei Black, I've shared about that before. I'm in my year 2 studies, and every Sabbath there is a pathworking, basically a guided meditation that you go through, right? And a big part, there's all sorts of different components to it, but one of the big ones is you'll receive a message. You meet a deity or a spirit of the tradition, and they will share a message with you. So this pathworking that I literally just did this morning, right, we're working with the spring equinox still, and I'm just finishing up all my little, all my last minute to-dos, which one of them was this pathworking. And so the spring equinox pathworking, we go to meet one of the spirits. I'm not going to get into all the details, but the message I received, now considering it's spring equinox, which is sort of the return of the light, right? As of the spring equinox, the days start getting longer, the light is returning. And the message I received was let go of the light, or let the light go, specifically was let the light go. And the word light was capitalized. I'm a very, when I have visualizations and stuff, when I receive messages, I tend to hear them as well as sort of see them at the same time. So I can tell you the word light was capitalized. And I thought, now this is really strange, because at this time of year, shouldn't we be embracing the light? The light is returning. We want to, be one with the light, if you will. So I had to kind of think about this. So I looked up, what does light symbolize? Well, it says across many ancient cultures, light has come to symbolize knowledge and understanding. And that's when I went, oh my goodness. All right, since the end of August, I'm a big reader. And since the end of August, I've mentioned this in other videos, I've had a really hard time reading. I voraciously read books. And I read the book, I read it, and at the end of the chapter, I kind of go, okay, what did we learn? Great, okay, let's absorb that, move on to the next chapter, da-da-da. And what's happening is I get to the end of a chapter, and I'm like, what did I just learn? And I'm like, for some reason, I can't seem to process what I've just learned and sort of take in the information. So this message, the other thing is this happened when I was camping at the end of August, and I never put this together. I did my initiation, right? I did an initiation by spirit into this tradition at the end of August. It was the next day. I thought I was just tired from having been up in the night, that I was unable to get into this book I had just started reading. Is the Witch's Compass by, I can't remember who wrote it. And I was like, I just can't get into this book. And this is weird, because I've been saving this book to read on this camping trip. And the first 2 days of the trip were kind of prep for my initiation. I had a lot going on, getting everybody settled camping, da-da-da, and I hadn't done a lot of reading. I did my initiation, and then the next day it was like, whew, now I've got 4 more days or 3 more days to just kick back, relax, read books, and be on holiday. And I pulled up this book and was like, I cannot process what I'm reading. It never occurred to me that was literally the day after my initiation. And since then, I have had this difficulty with reading where I read stuff and I'm like, oh, this is really good. I love what I'm reading, but I kind of can't seem to retain and be able to feed back what I've just written, or what I've just read. So I've been very frustrated with that. Now I get this message again from one of the spirits of this tradition saying, let the light go. So light being knowledge, understanding, book learning. I need to let the book learning go. I need to let the light go and let myself fall into it. The way I saw it was like, let it go and like fall back into the light and be immersed and like swim in it. And I'm like, oh, I have to let the book learning go. And now at this step in my witchcraft trajectory, my witchcraft journey, especially within this particular tradition, I need to move to experiential learning. To not, I mean, books are great, and there's definitely book learning to be had, but the things that I need to know now are going to come from experience, from working with the spirits, from working through my witchcraft practice and coming to like personal gnosis, to take all of this book learning and start to synthesize it into actual experiential learning. And this has been like such a major aha moment for me this morning. Like I'm literally sitting here with my eyes like bugging out of my head. I'm like, I can't believe how this has just come together. And I guess, yeah, that's my message for people, is just sometimes things happen and it takes a while to sort of figure out what's going on. But if you listen for the messages, sometimes it starts to make sense. So have you ever had like an experience like this where you've been kind of struggling with something and then you get a message from spirit, from a tarot deck, from wherever, right? That makes you go, oh my goodness, it all makes sense now. Because yeah, I am absolutely floored. And yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've just always relied heavily on book knowledge, and I synthesize it and I put it into practice, but it's always come from book learning first. And what this is telling me is I need to let that go and start delving more into experiential knowledge, right? What some people would call personal gnosis. I need to be working with that at this level. And whoa, mind blown. So yeah, if you've had a situation like this, share it down in the comments. I'd love to know sort of your aha moments in your craft. This is like a huge game changer for me. Yeah, it's gonna change a little bit of the way that I'm doing things, which is interesting because I kind of had some plans along this line. So, oh my goodness, there's just so much to get into. But I wanted to come on here and share with you guys that that I had this epiphany and that it happens. And yeah, I'd love to know about your experiences too. And maybe, yeah, I'll have some personal gnosis coming up to share with you. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for sort of figuring this out and having this new sort of path open up before me. And I'm rambling, so I'm going to go. That is our video for today. And we'll catch you in the next one.